Hello everyone. Today I want to show you how you could use ScoreSight to analyze your game with OCR and bring that up in OBS. ScoreSight is available for free. You can find it in the OBS forums or on GitHub. When you get to this page, just click the go to download and that will take you to the download page. Find the one that you need for your operating system. In this case, I'm using Windows. I'm going to click that and that's going to download ScoreSight. Once it's downloaded, I'm going to open it and click the setup install and just follow the instructions in the installer to get it installed on my computer. It's only going to take about 1 minute and then I can launch ScoreSight. I'm getting the launch ScoreSight here. I'm going to check that, click finish, and ScoreSight is going to come up. Once ScoreSight is up, I can start working with it to analyze my game. So I have a game running here in the background. Inside ScoreSight, I'm going to pick screen capture and select the screen where I'm taking my game from. In this case, it's this screen. And I'm going to see the game now playing on ScoreSight. So what I could do now is try to extract some of this information in the game. That's what I would like to bring up in my stream on OBS or any other streaming tool that I'm using. So let's start with the time up here. I'm going to go to the fields, select the time field and add the scene, and then drag it over to the area of the timer up here and just adjust it so that it's capturing just that part. You may see that the detection is not always good. When it's green, it means that the reading is good, and when it's yellow, that means that the reading is somehow not correct. So let's just try to focus it here in place and just make sure that we are using the general fonts OCR mode and not the scoreboard, because this is just regular screen font. We can also select the preset here for the time to be just the time, minutes and seconds, because it looks like it's just minutes and seconds. So let's click that and we'll see we start to get a lot of greens. Sometimes the detection is going to go off, but since we have plenty of good readings per every second, that's going to be okay in our live stream. We can also go on the binary view to see if everything is working out here. It seems like there's a little bit too much dilation, so I can take dilate over to 0, and that's where the font is going to come up clearer like that. Okay, so let's leave it there. And now we have a few more things we want to extract from this scene. Let's try to extract maybe these two information pieces here on the left and on the right for each one of the playing teams. So I can just go on my fields here again, click plus to create a custom field, double click and say like home funds, because it looks like something that has to do with funds or money. Just gonna do that, click it again, and sort of drag that into place the same way and just adjust it here so that it sits on top, and then just make sure that we're binarizing in local and we can remove the dilation. And in this case, this would be, since we have the K here, this would be an any text sort of thing, and here the type would just be text. And now we can get the K coming up in here, right? It's going to pick up on whatever that's written there. It can have like alpha numerics, can have characters as well as digits and everything that we need. All right, let's do the other part. Drag that over as well to this part and just make sure that it's capturing exactly what we need out of this place in here, and do the same thing. This is going to be any text with text in here. We're going to set up a local binarization and we can remove the dilation here so that it's nice and crisp. And now we got all of this information coming in from this game here. This information here is already going to be saved into text files as soon as we set this up. So I can just tell ScoreSight where to save this information, and I can probably just do this in here. I have like a little output folder. Once we have this set up, it's going to start saving the files into downloads ScoreSight. Let's have a look in there and see kind of how that looks. So we can look in here and we'll see like we got the time's going to be playing. So now finally we can go back to OBS that I'm currently using for recording this, and we can bring up a text source just anywhere, say read from file, and I can select the location of my text source, let's say the time, and now the time from the game is going to be displayed real time here in my OBS. So if I move this, you'll be able to see that my time is playing along with the time that we have in the game. All the other information obviously is available as well as text files, and this is running real time. There's other options for you to select in your stream. You can ask ScoreSight to append the results. So if you want to keep record of the information coming from there, you could do that. Now, let's say for the home funds, I would like to append the results in, let's say, the CSV file. So we'll ask it to save a CSV file, and now the results will start. And here in the results CSV, you'll notice that we are getting historical record of the results. If you want to use that for any sort of data analytics and so on, you get the timestamp and also the values of things. So you can plot these, chart these over time, and do some analytics if you wish. So this is how you would use ScoreSight for extracting information from your live game and how to bring it up in your streaming software. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.